Namo Shakyamuni Buddha. Greetings, everyone, and welcome to the Peace and Dharma channel. This is a place where we share the noble teachings of Buddhism, bringing you profound lessons from the Buddha's teachings to help each person find peace, harmony, and true happiness amid life's flow. Dear friends, in the hustle and bustle of life, with all its worries and challenges, we can sometimes get swept up in the turbulence, leading to feelings of unease and suffering. That's why Peace and Dharma seeks to be a place where you can find inner tranquility through lessons on the principles and wisdom of Buddhism. We hope that through each video, you'll find not only relaxation but also a deeper awareness of life's values and ways to nurture your soul. Today, we'll explore a truly meaningful and practical topic for life, the concept of harmony in Buddhism. Harmony isn't just a simple word, it's the foundation for building a life of tranquility. This harmony ties into each person's daily life, from family circles to wider communities and, on a grander scale, the entire world. But harmony in Buddhism doesn't just involve living peacefully with others, it also encompasses inner harmony and mental tranquility. So, what does harmony mean in Buddhist teachings? Is it simply moral advice, or is it a state of the mind? In modern life, how can harmony help us build a happy life, transcending conflict and suffering? In this video, we'll thoroughly explore the spirit of harmony and how to apply it to everyday life. Achieving peace not only externally but also internally. When we speak of harmony, we can't overlook its basic tenets in Buddhism: wisdom, equality, and compassion. These are core elements that the Buddha taught, guiding us to live in harmony with ourselves and others. Wisdom lights the way, equality is the spirit of non-discrimination, and compassion is the heart's greatest strength. By relying on these principles, harmony becomes more than an ideal, it becomes reality in every moment of life. Dear friends, the journey to discover harmony in Buddhism is not just a lesson but a path to be practiced in daily life. Each step, each aspect of harmony will help us understand that happiness isn't distant but within the heart. Let's delve into each meaning, each foundation taught by the Buddha, so we may build a life of harmony within and spread that peace to everyone around us. Join Peace and Dharma as we embark on a journey to explore harmony through aspects like wisdom, equality, and compassion, and discover the 6 principles of harmony, the 6 guidelines the Buddha shared with his disciples, a path that leads us to live harmoniously with others and find peace in life. Dear friends, when we mention harmony, it stirs a deep yearning within each of us, a longing for a peaceful and harmonious life. Since ancient times, humanity has longed for tranquility and peace, aspiring to live in a world without war, without hatred, a place where everyone can lean on, love, and care for one another. Peace is not just the cessation of gunfire but also the harmony within each person's soul. Buddhism teaches that true peace begins in the heart. When our hearts are calm, we treat one another with compassion, without a sense of hierarchy or division between us and them. That is true peace, a peace unshaken by external circumstances, a profound serenity born from enlightenment and boundless compassion. Imagine a family where each member lives together with genuine love, understanding, and respect. All disagreements and conflicts are resolved with kindness, patience, and forgiveness. Such a family will be filled with joy and happiness. There will be no anger or resentment, only warm smiles and harmony in each word and action. This family is a model of peace, a cradle of love and trust. When each family in society reaches this level of harmony, society will become a joyful community, free from jealousy and rivalry. But, friends, have you ever wondered why peace is so difficult to achieve? Why does the world still face endless wars and conflicts? Is it because we haven't truly grasped the meaning of harmony or realized that peace is more than merely ending conflicts, it is a state of the heart? In Buddhism, Harmony is not just moral advice, it is a path for inner transformation, a way to attain peace from within. Harmony is not only about reconciling with others but also about reconciling with oneself. The Buddha taught that the mind is the root of all suffering and happiness. When our hearts are turbulent, entangled in greed, anger, and delusion, any attempt to live harmoniously with others will only be temporary. But when our hearts are calm and filled with wisdom and compassion, harmony will arise naturally and endure. Dear friends, deep within each of us is a longing to live in peace and joy. We desire a world free of war, free of suffering, where people can love and support one another. But to achieve this, each of us must start with ourselves, by transforming our hearts with compassion and wisdom. So, to reach true peace, what foundations should we rely on? In Buddhist teachings, harmony is built on three core principles: wisdom, equality, and compassion. These are the three foundations that the Buddha taught to help us achieve deep inner harmony, which then radiates outward to create a life of peace and happiness. Wisdom, equality, and compassion are like three guiding lights, illuminating our path toward serenity and happiness. In the following section, let us join Peace and Dharma to delve deeper into each of these elements, understanding why wisdom is the foundation of harmony, why equality is the key to love one another without discrimination, and why compassion is the greatest strength that allows us to overcome all conflicts and suffering. Dear friends, to attain true harmony, Buddhism emphasizes the need for three core foundations: wisdom, equality, and compassion. These are not just noble ideals but paths that lead each person to find peace within their soul. Peace is not merely an external state but a deep transformation in each thought and action. These three elements are the keys that open the door to tranquility and harmony, helping us live peacefully with others and ourselves. Let's explore each of these elements more deeply, starting with wisdom, the light that illuminates the way to all harmony. In Buddhism, wisdom is not merely ordinary knowledge or the information we accumulate. Wisdom is the light of enlightenment, the ability to see the true nature of all things. When our minds are clear, we understand that everything in this universe is interconnected in a wondrous way and that nothing exists independently or separately. The Buddha taught that all things are non-self, meaning there is no fixed I or you. Everything arises due to causes and conditions and will dissolve when those causes and conditions are no longer present. Imagine, if we could see everyone and everything through the eyes of wisdom, we would no longer feel threatened, nor would we harbor jealousy or envy. When we realize that everything is part of an endless flow of interdependence, we let go of selfishness and live more harmoniously with others. Hurting others, in essence, is hurting ourselves. Wisdom not only helps us perceive the essence of life but also allows us to understand that harmony cannot exist if we are bound by petty, narrow-minded thoughts. This is why wisdom is the first and most crucial foundation for building peace in Buddhism. When we view life through the lens of wisdom, all conflicts gradually dissolve, making way for tolerance and understanding. Dear friends, the second element in the foundation of harmony is equality. In Buddhism, equality goes beyond fairness among people. It's an acknowledgement that all beings, whether humans, animals, or even the smallest creatures, have the Buddha nature within them. We all have the capacity for enlightenment and deserve to be loved and respected. The Buddha taught that there is no difference in the red blood and salty tears of all humans. Though we are born with different statuses, wealth, and abilities, in our essence, we are all equal. High and low, rich and poor, intelligent or less intelligent, all these are concepts created and clung to by humans. But when viewed through the eyes of wisdom, we see that everything is impermanent and fleeting. No one is superior or inferior, we are all particles in the vast cycle of birth and death. With a sense of equality, we treat others with respect, free from distinctions of class, without centering ourselves. This is a state of a pure heart, where jealousy and resentment do not exist. In Buddhism, only with equality can harmony truly be sustained. When we see no separation between ourselves and others, harmony naturally arises. And finally, dear friends, the third element in the foundation of harmony is compassion. If wisdom is the guiding light and equality the bridge, then compassion is the heart of Buddhism. It is unconditional love that knows no boundaries between us and them, no limits. Compassion is not only love, it is sacrifice, a profound empathy for the suffering of all beings. When we have compassion, we no longer wish to harm anyone, for we understand that everyone has their own suffering. The Buddha taught, when we love, even the rough fruit becomes round. When we hate, even the smooth stone feels jagged. This means that when our hearts are filled with compassion, everything feels warm and harmonious, but when our minds are full of hatred, everything feels prickly and uncomfortable. Imagine, when we love someone, we are willing to sacrifice for them, sharing their joys and sorrows. Conversely, when our hearts are filled with hate, we feel burdened and restless. Compassion is not only about loving others but also about how we treat ourselves, with kindness, forgiveness, and sincere care. Compassion is the strong foundation that helps us build harmony from within. When we truly have compassion, we no longer seek competition or conflict but instead look for ways to reconcile and create happiness for those around us. When compassion fills our hearts, we are eager to help others, regardless of who they are or the difficulties they face. Thus, dear friends, harmony in Buddhism is built on three essential foundations: wisdom, equality, and compassion. These are the three elements that, if practiced in our lives, allow us to find inner peace and harmony in all relationships. But how do we bring these three elements into practical application in daily life? This is why the Buddha taught the 6 principles of harmony, a set of specific guidelines to help us live harmoniously in our thoughts, words, and actions. Let us join Peace and Dharma in exploring the 6 principles of harmony, the 6 principles taught by the Buddha, a path that allows us to live joyfully and connect with one another like a great family. Dear friends, as we have learned, harmony in Buddhism is not merely an abstract concept but a real state of peaceful living, a path shown by the Buddha to help people attain inner peace and live harmoniously with the world. To practice harmony effectively, the Buddha taught the 6 principles of harmony, a method consisting of 6 principles that guide us to live in unity, from thoughts and words to actions. Each principle in the 6 principles of harmony is like a precious gem, helping us cultivate compassion, wisdom, and build lasting bonds with those around us. These 6 principles include living together harmoniously, body, speaking without conflict, speech, having mutual joy, mind. Practicing together, precepts, sharing understanding, view, and equally sharing benefits, benefit. Each principle is a profound lesson on how to live in harmony in the community, a way to treat each other with respect and sincere love. The first principle is living together harmoniously, which means living together in the same space, in the same community, in unity. This is the foundation of all relationships and the basic condition for people to live harmoniously with one another. Living together harmoniously is not just about being physically close but about sharing space, supporting one another, and overcoming hardships together. Imagine, in a family where everyone lives harmoniously. Each member knows how to love and help one another. That home will always be filled with happiness and laughter. Conversely, without harmony, even if family members live under the same roof, there is still a sense of distance and coldness. Living together harmoniously is not just about physical presence but about connection and empathy among members. Imagine a monastery where monks live together, practice together, and work together without envy or competition. They share responsibilities, care for one another, and don't exclude or judge each other based on differences. This is the model of living together harmoniously, walking together in unity on the path of spiritual practice. The second principle is speaking without conflict, keeping a gentle, non-argumentative speech. The Buddha taught that words have immense power. A word can bring joy and reconciliation, but it can also cause harm, conflict, and suffering. Speaking without conflict reminds us that every word should come from compassion and sincerity. Imagine if we can restrain ourselves and speak kindly, even when opinions differ, we can resolve misunderstandings and maintain harmony. Gentle, non-argumentative words create a medium for connection, understanding, and empathy rather than attack and criticism. In a family, when conflicts arise, if one person practices patience and speaks kindly, anger will subside, and disagreements will be easier to resolve. If everyone insists on being right, however, family harmony will quickly vanish. Speaking without conflict is the art of using words to build empathy, creating a peaceful atmosphere in every relationship. The third principle is mutual joy, maintaining a kind and joyful heart with one another, free from envy or doubt. The heart is the root of every word and action. When our minds are full of kindness, we easily treat others well. But if our hearts are filled with resentment and jealousy, even if we try to remain calm, our unease will eventually show. The Buddha taught that a calm heart leads to a calm world. When our minds are clear and compassionate, all our actions and words will naturally bring harmony. Mutual joy is not just an external appearance of calmness, but an authentic transformation from within. Only when we truly hold good intentions can we create a peaceful environment for those around us. Imagine a community where everyone holds good intentions, free from jealousy and resentment. Such a community will be filled with joy, serenity, and sincere love. Mutual joy is the principle that helps us maintain lasting harmony, as it stems from a profound transformation in each person's heart. The fourth principle is practicing together, meaning to follow common precepts and discipline. Buddhism values precepts because they help us maintain inner purity and order in the community. When everyone follows a common discipline, activities will flow smoothly and harmoniously. Imagine a family where everyone respects common rules and values, helping each other with family responsibilities and working together to overcome challenges. Living by common precepts not only brings peace to oneself but also supports the harmony and happiness of the entire family. Likewise, in a monastery where monks respect and adhere to the precepts taught by the Buddha, peace and order naturally follow. Without discipline, however, unity would be difficult to sustain. Practicing together is the foundation for stability, enabling everyone to move forward on the spiritual path together. The fifth principle is sharing understanding, which means sharing knowledge and learning together so that no one is left behind. In Buddhism, knowledge and understanding are not private possessions of any one person but belong to everyone. When we share knowledge, we not only help others but also deepen our own understanding. Imagine, among a group of friends, if everyone keeps their knowledge to themselves without sharing, jealousy and distance can eventually arise. On the other hand, when we exchange ideas and learn from one another, everyone progresses faster, and unity grows stronger. In a community, when everyone has equal access to knowledge, there is no division or envy. Sharing understanding is a means of creating deep empathy and understanding, a foundation for building a sustainable, cohesive community. The final principle of the 6 principles of harmony is equally sharing benefits, which means distributing benefits fairly. One of the main causes of conflict is the unfair division of rights and benefits. When everyone is treated equally and benefits are shared fairly, jealousy and resentment disappear, and no one feels left out. Imagine an organization where every member receives fair rewards based on their contributions, where no one is overlooked or undervalued. Such an environment motivates everyone to work wholeheartedly because they know their efforts are appreciated. Equally sharing benefits helps us build a fair and cohesive community. When everyone in the organization practices this principle, not only will work go smoothly, but relationships among colleagues will also grow closer, helping each person feel happiness and peace at work. Dear friends, these 6 principles of harmony are not just theoretical guidelines but practical paths to finding inner peace. When we live by the principles of living together harmoniously, speaking without conflict, mutual joy, practicing together, sharing understanding, and equally sharing benefits, our lives become harmonious and full of meaning. Let's listen closely to the final part of this journey through the 6 principles of harmony and learn how each of us can fully practice these 6 principles in our daily lives to attain true peace and happiness. Dear friends, the 6 principles of harmony taught by the Buddha are not just guidelines for monks and practitioners but are also meaningful and profound principles for every individual in society. From family, school, and workplace, to the broader community, these principles can be applied to create a harmonious, joyful environment where everyone feels loved, respected, and connected. The 6 principles are not only ideals but also practical methods guiding us toward a peaceful and compassionate society. Let's explore how to apply the 6 principles of harmony in different aspects of social life, to see that the Buddha's teachings are not only for those in temples but also serve as inspiration for everyone, regardless of their circumstances or roles. Family is the foundation of society, the origin of all close relationships. If each family practices the 6 principles, society's foundation will be stronger than ever. In a family where each member observes the principles of harmony, we find love, respect, and peace in every word, action, and thought. Living together harmoniously means that each member respects each other's space and roles, without imposing or overstepping boundaries. Family harmony arises from patience and understanding, where everyone shares space and family responsibilities and supports one another through hardships. Speaking without conflict reminds us that words within the family should come from love and respect. Gentle, encouraging words create warmth, while harsh words can easily damage family bonds. If everyone is mindful of their words, misunderstandings and arguments will gradually disappear. Mutual joy helps each family member maintain positive thoughts toward one another, letting go of minor faults, and avoiding jealousy or suspicion that might disrupt relationships. With a sincere and pure heart, family bonds will always remain strong. When families practice the 6 principles, they become the source of love, a place where each member experiences peace and warmth. This strong foundation will help each person stand firm as they step into life's challenges. Schools are where students are trained and mature. And dormitories are places where they live, learn, and share together. If students practice the 6 principles of harmony in a learning environment, they will not only gain knowledge but also learn how to live harmoniously, love, and respect each other. Living together harmoniously, in the learning environment, each student should respect the space and privacy of others, avoiding disturbance, competition, or causing discomfort to others. This creates a peaceful learning environment where everyone can focus and grow. Speaking without conflict, students should understand that words can build friendships, but they can also cause deep wounds. Encouraging students to speak kindly without conflict cultivates team spirit, unity, and mutual support. Practicing together and sharing understanding are also important principles in school. Students should learn to respect common rules, follow shared values, share knowledge with friends, and help each other in their studies and personal development. When each student practices the 6 principles, they will not only become skilled individuals but also people of integrity who know how to live responsibly and value the collective. The school environment will become a place of joy in learning, friendship, and readiness to enter life with a peaceful heart. The military is a place where responsibility and discipline are cultivated. If a military unit practices the 6 principles of harmony, soldiers will be equipped not only with physical strength but also with mental resilience, creating a united and strong force. Living together harmoniously encourages soldiers to see one another as family, respecting and protecting each other in all situations. Speaking without conflict. All communication within the military should be respectful and measured, fostering trust and unity among soldiers. Practicing together and equally sharing benefits are 2 principles that encourage soldiers to uphold discipline, avoid actions that harm collective interests, and refrain from competing for personal gain. A military unit that practices the 6 principles of harmony becomes a powerful and unbreakable force. When each soldier applies these principles, the unit will not only grow stronger but also symbolize unity and love, protecting peace and happiness for the homeland. In the workplace, harmony among members is crucial for the development of any company or organization. When everyone in an organization practices the 6 principles of harmony, it becomes a close-knit group where everyone works together for growth and success. Living together harmoniously, employees should respect each other's workspace and responsibilities, avoiding interference and creating a calm and productive environment. Speaking without conflict. Communication among colleagues should always be gentle and constructive. Avoiding conflict and hurtful words. A sincere word of encouragement can provide motivation for a colleague facing difficulties. Equally sharing benefits. In an organization, fair distribution of benefits is essential. When everyone receives fair treatment, without discrimination or inequality, trust and unity will strengthen. When everyone in the workplace follows the 6 principles of harmony, work will proceed smoothly, and relationships among colleagues will become closer, making each person feel joy and peace at work. The 6 principles of harmony are not limited to small-scale relationships but can extend to the community and society at large. A community where each member practices the 6 principles will become a peaceful society where everyone is loved, respected, and protected. Speaking without conflict and mutual joy. When each member in the community speaks kindly and maintains pure intentions, there will be no conflict, no disputes, or envy. Consequently, a peaceful society will emerge. Equally sharing benefits. In the community, fair distribution of rights and responsibilities is equally important. When everyone feels they are treated fairly, there will be no resentment or discrimination. Such a community becomes a place where everyone is ready to work together for the common good. A society that practices the 6 principles of harmony is an ideal society, where peace is not just words but a genuine sense of tranquility in everyone's hearts. From there, people come together to build a happy, loving world. Dear friends, the 6 principles of harmony taught by the Buddha are not just moral advice but a guiding path toward a joyful life. When we apply these principles in our lives, from family to the community, we build a meaningful, fulfilled life. Each step in practicing the 6 principles is a step closer to happiness and true peace. Please join us in listening to our final thoughts, where we will reflect on the profound value of these principles and how to practically apply them in daily life to build a world full of love and peace. Dear friends, throughout the previous sections, we have explored each of the 6 principles of harmony, from living together harmoniously to equally sharing benefits. These principles not only help individuals find happiness but also serve as a foundation for building an ideal society, a place where love, understanding, and compassion permeate every aspect of life. Harmony begins with unity in thought, action, and speech. When each person practices living together harmoniously, residing in peace together, speaking without conflict, using gentle words, mutual joy, keeping pure intentions, practicing together, following common discipline, sharing understanding, sharing knowledge, and equally sharing benefits, fairly distributing benefits, harmony naturally spreads throughout society. The 6 principles of harmony are not just guidelines for monastics but are keys to building a harmonious, peaceful community. Imagine an ideal society where everyone treats each other like family, with love, support, patience, and understanding. Every conflict is resolved with gentle words, and no one feels left out, as everyone has the opportunity to learn and grow. An ideal society is also one where everyone is responsible for the community, self-disciplined, respects the law, and works together for the collective good, without anyone feeling unfairly treated or neglected. Living together harmoniously encourages everyone to respect shared spaces, protect the environment, and support the community. Speaking without conflict fosters positive communication, creating a joyful, bonded atmosphere without hurtful arguments. Mutual joy awakens compassion, allowing each person to view others with kindness, without jealousy or resentment. Practicing together promotes a disciplined and responsible community where everyone respects shared rules. Sharing understanding spreads knowledge, providing opportunities for everyone to grow, leaving no one behind. Equally sharing benefits ensures fair treatment, where rights and responsibilities are balanced, and no one feels disadvantaged. Dear friends, an ideal society is not a distant vision but the result of each individual's actions. When we live by the spirit of the 6 principles, society becomes a safe and happy home. The 6 principles of harmony are the path the Buddha has shown us, lighting the way toward building a better society for today and future generations. Let these principles be the foundation of our lives so we can build a community filled with love, empathy, and compassion. Dear friends, we hope that today's discussion on the 6 principles of harmony has brought you profound values and meaningful reflections for life. Buddhist teachings are not only a path to personal peace but also a light that guides us in creating a world of peace and love. We invite you to accompany Peace and Dharma by liking, subscribing, and sharing this video. Every share from you helps plant the seeds of compassion and wisdom everywhere, spreading Buddhist teachings to more people. Let's continue on the path of spiritual practice and discover the precious values of Buddhist wisdom, so that each passing day brings us closer to true peace and happiness. Thank you for listening, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video from Peace and Dharma. Wishing you peace and fulfillment. Namo Shakyamuni Buddha.